We get so many games every year, but are we just playing the same game with different skins? The mechanics are more or less the same between major AAA titles, from third-person cover-based shooters to FPS experiences devoid of any innovation. During this video, I'll do my best to answer the question, is objective play dying? We all look at previous years of gaming through rose-tinted glasses, when in reality, some of our most nostalgic experiences have aged worse than Keith Richards on a heroin binge.
Well, I mean,
The norm today for the big AAA companies is playing on our nostalgia with games like Star Wars Battlefront 2, Crash Bandicoot, and COD, all with the common Activision catchphrase, we're going back to a boots-on-the-ground experience. The gaming community at large seem to enjoy these trips down memory lane, but ultimately they are short-lived. I've been playing Call of Duty World War II and Star Wars Battlefront 2 a lot lately, and they're beginning to feel like really empty games, overbloated with challenges to keep you interested and loot box systems to sink cash into. But I think this hook, although addicting and enjoyable to some, ultimately puts no emphasis on objective play and encourages selfish play. For example, I need 100 headshots with a sniper rifle to complete a challenge. Let's face it, that person's going to be sitting way out of the fight just trying to complete their challenge. AAA games seem to think that their fan base are brain-dead zombies who pay for a leg up or are just not good enough to competently learn tricky game mechanics. I believe that is why we are seeing a huge influx of steep learning curve indie games like Cuphead, PUBG, Fortnite, and so on. These games are hard and sometimes really unforgiving, but the community has taken to it like a stoner to a bag of chips.
Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but for me, the beast doesn't include selling out.
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
I can't talk about it anymore. It's giving me a headache.
Here, take 2 of these.
Ah, new print. Little, yellow, different.
Even now, there are people who have not won a game of PUBG. Now, some people could see that as annoying or frustrating, but it is a core part of that experience. This new approach to game creation is proof you don't need a massive team with big budgets to make a game addicting, fun, replayable, highly marketable, and rewarding. I'm going to talk about PUBG, because that's the indie game, if you can even call it that anymore, that I have the most experience in, 480 hours to be exact. The one thing that always pissed me off in those AAA games was the lack of death importance. You know what I mean. You die and you're dead for only 3 to 5 seconds until you respawn to do it all again and again and again.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change.
Now, not to say PUBG is not a repetitive gameplay loop. It most certainly is. It's the way PUBG handles getting kills and dying that makes it so special. Each kill is a fight for survival. Not just a short death and a kill cam, but genuine article survival. These kill or be killed moments are the hooks that have sunk deep into the 20 million people playing the game. Not to mention the rush of adrenaline of being in the top 10. There has not been a game since maybe DayZ that has given me this sense of real care and attention when I'm traversing the world, considering every possible point of attack to finding the perfect position to hold up. The game forces you to communicate with your team and plan strategies and discuss tactics. There is no single one way to guarantee a chicken dinner. Leveling the playing field. Yes, there is a level of RNG that has to be mentioned, but I've been fully kitted out only to be taken out of the game by a guy with a shotgun and nothing else. So skill has a lot to do with it as well. In other AAA titles, you're constantly dying, only to get back up 1 second later, placing no real punishment for death, apart from a bad KD. Bro, have you seen my KD? It's literally the most important thing in my life. Can you just take fucking 5 minutes out of your life to play the objective for once? God damn it! We keep losing! Oh, who gives a shit, bro? But like, seriously, have you seen my KD? It's fucking off the run! With people not playing the objective, and 14-year-olds constantly telling me how I need to get good, completely ruins the experience. We do need to keep in mind, as much as I hate to say it, we would have been like that when we were younger as well. We enjoyed fast-paced, instant respawn, Michael Bay explosion set-piece games, but as we mature to gamers that love a challenge, competitive play, and a rewarding experience that doesn't cost more than the initial price of the game, we want less and less to do with these bloated cash register games and more to do with tactics, teamwork, communication, and of course, winning games and playing the objective. Thanks to games like PUBG and Fortnite, and the success and effect that those games have had on the industry, we might start seeing actual changes to the way AAA companies deal with in-game mechanics and gameplay hooks. Hopefully, we see more importance on dying in games, as well as more objective play. If you agree with me, or if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Let's start a discussion. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more great content. Thanks for watching. Oh, you legend!
Yes!
You fucking legend!